Hey everyone, this is Coach Chris from DefinedRiskInvesting.com, and I'm testing a new trading strategy out, and I've just figured I'd share it with you. This is something you can do with if you're looking at a new trading strategy. Is use the replay function on TradingView.com. Go to a random date and replay it and see how well the strategy would have worked. And so for this example, I'm starting at 6:30 a.m. on Central Daylight Time on Wednesday, the 24th of July. And the instrument is a futures contract is MNQ U2024, which is the MNQ, the micro contract of the NQ September expiration. So I've got this on 1x speed. Down here, this indicator is the ATR, the average true range. And what that shows is during a particular time period that you have your chart in, how much movement is there during that time period. Okay, and I forgot to mention, I'm on a 5-minute chart. So for instance, here we got up to a ATR of, what is this here? 17. Currently we're at an ATR of around 13. And with this particular indicator, we want movement, obviously, because we don't want to be in a trade too long. It should work in just about any environment, and that's one of the things I'm testing. And you'll notice here, it also is displaying on the screen what the ATR is and the high and the low. So let's go ahead and start the replay and see how this is going to work. And so the way that this trading strategy works is, as long as the price action is below this red line, we go short. And if it's above the line, we go long. So let's start this out, and I'll show you how this works. So hopefully you guys can see this. So typical price action, we can see now we're starting to go below. Well, no, here we go. Normally, what will happen is, depending on the day, one of the things I'm also testing on, let me just pause this for a second, is you'll notice that at times these two indicators on my chart will get very close together, but then as price action gets a little more volatile, you'll see it separate like this. And this particular trading strategy, what will happen if the conditions are ideal is it will go to this second indicator. Here you can see how it's coming up. Go to the second indicator, and it will, what I call, respect that indicator, meaning that it's not going to go way beyond it. So that means we go up, we stay at that area, and then we pull back down. Same thing here. We go up, hit that indicator. Yeah, you're going to go up. I mean, there's no strategy that's going to be exact, okay? And so then it pulls back down. So you can see, as of right now, it seems to be respecting that line as far as it's going to go into that direction. Okay, and then you'll notice the other thing is how it's kind of going in waves. So it goes up, comes back down, 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 etc. The only thing we don't know is how far those pullbacks are, because they're not ever going to be exactly the same, or how long they're going to take. Remember, this is a 5-minute chart. So you see this was a nice slow one. This was even slower, but with less of a pullback. Here is the way we kind of like it. So as you can see here, this is starting to pull down. So I'm going to this is just for illustration purposes. I'm going to go, that would indicate a sell. We're pulling away from that indicator, and I'm going to slow this down a little bit to half speed. And so this price right here shows, let me just pause it again, shows what the current P&L is going to be. Remember, this is one M&Q contract, so this is $2 a point, And at this point, we're $90 to the good. I'm going to go ahead and flatten that, because what I am shooting for is anywhere from 40 to 50 points in our direction, with a maximum loss of, say, 25 to 40. So about a 1-to-1, 1.5, or 2-to-1. Okay. Now, technically, we'd still want to stay in this trade, because remember, as long as we're below that red line, we're going to stay in the trade. Okay. And so let's see what happens here. You can see we're continuing to stay below. I'll just put another contract on just to see what the P&L looks like. I'll move this over a little bit. Okay. It is reversing on us. I'm not going to do anything quite yet. This replay doesn't allow me to put a stop loss on. So you see we're coming back, and there's a big, so I'm going to flatten there. Oh, that was a big push down. We were down. Let me just pause this again, because I didn't show you the scale. So I'm going to get the ruler feature. So we're bopping along. We close below that red line. So we entered somewhere, let's just say up here, and let's just measure how far we're down, just to give you an indication. So that's a 160-point move already. So, and we captured, well, we did pretty good. We'd be up $271 in theory. So let's just start this out again and see what happens. I'm going to speed this back up to 1x, because otherwise it'll be too long. So we're still below the red line, and we're still coming down nicely. Okay. Beautiful. So now we're up to around 10 in the morning, and it looks like we're getting a big sell-off here. And look at how nicely this is reacting. Not coming anywhere near this line at all. So we're now up to, let's just say you got in somewhere up here. We're now, man, I missed a lot of profit here. 380 points, somewhere in that neighborhood. So that would be $760. Okay. Now, I'm going to pause it. Okay. Now, normally, what will happen if conditions are good, it will respect that green line. We can see here now we're testing it. The thing I don't like is these lines now are starting to even out and get ready to head to the upside, it looks like. Now, look at how this ATR also has increased. We're up to 38 points during a 5-minute period, which is nice. It's nice for us as a trader. Now, let's just see if this is going to be a fake out, or if it's going to actually, at this point, we're closed back below the red line, so we're going to take a position, and I'm going to close it out just because that's another $50. Look at how quickly we're up to a $322 profit. Sell some more. Still going down, still going down. Okay, we've got to be careful here. What's happening? There's a big push down. I'm going to close it there. We're up to $440 at $2 a contract. So we've captured 220 points, and we would now be coming, in fact, right there, right here was 3 o'clock. So that was from 6:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central Time, $443 in what, a half dozen trades. And I missed the majority of that run here while I was explaining the system. Probably, let's just measure it out just for shits and grins, 200 points. So maybe, so an $800 day theoretically that could have been trading one NASDAQ contract. So that's pretty phenomenal. So I'm going to end this video here and continue to test this. And when I'm ready to launch it, I'll let everyone know. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button if you feel inclined to do so. Bye-bye.